Hey, welcome back. Stoney Creek here. Let me tell you some updates what's going on. So if you recall, we're in the process of trying to buy a new farm. Fingers crossed, everything's still going good, and if things continue on course, we'll be closing this Friday, so that's pretty exciting for us. Now, although we're closing on that farm life here still doesn't end. So I bought the last 10 bales of hay that our feed store has. Hay's getting pretty scarce in these parts, and I don't think that I'm going to need it much longer, but for that just in case, he offered them to me, and I sure enough did buy them. So other than buying this hay, let me show you what else we've been doing here on the farm. It's time to get our 30-day weights on all of our little kids, and I also wanted to get the weights of the mom. So although it's not in its permanent location, we went ahead and used that goat handling system, and we ran the herd through there. Now if everything goes right, you're supposed to go through the door, go down this alley, make the turn, go up the ramp, and then get in the chute. They'll be standing on scales, and then we'll also be able to look at their hooves and do any minimal hoof trimming that needs to happen. Now one of the other things that we're doing, it's been awfully wet this spring, so we're going to go ahead and shoot the entire herd with a dose of Ivermec, and that even includes our LGDs. Now I'm not a vet, so don't take what I'm telling you, certainly research it, ask your own veterinarian. But with our LGDs, we actually weigh those. We want to know their weights for their own health anyway. But we give a very small dose of Ivermec to them as well. It's supposed to help prevent heartworms, and that also keeps any external parasites off of them. Now in saying that, I do want you to know, because I know that y'all are smart folks and you're going to do the research, but not every dog can take Ivermec. In fact, with some breeds of dogs, like collies for instance, Ivermec's deadly, so don't do that without checking with your veterinarian first. And of course, like I told you, after we got the big goats done and we got our LGDs done, and that's livestock guardian dogs for those of you that may be new to the channel, then of course it was time to weigh all the babies and do their 30-day weights. And then they also got a dose of that Ivermec. Now our first two kids that were born 30 days prior to everyone else, they actually also received their first dose of CDT, and then 30 days later they'll get their second dose or their booster dose. Then all the other kids will get their CDT shots once they hit 60 days old. Well, daylight's burning. We finally have a nice day. I didn't know what this big yellow thing in the sky was called. But I'm going to go ahead and get this unloaded, get other things taken care of. As always, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next video.